Commonwealth Edison now saying 284,000 customers are without power in northern Illinois because of the system. 73,000 of those are here in Chicago, 97,000 in the northern suburbs, about 61,000 in the southern suburbs, and 52,000 out west. ABC 7's Stacey Baca tonight live with more on the storm damage from Chicago's west side. Hi, Stacey.
Kathy, not just the west side, we're talking about damage that really does stretch all the way from Iowa to Rockford to the suburbs and then here to Chicago. Specifically here on the west side, just to give you an idea of what really happened in this particular community. You can see here behind me, the trees are down, ripped right out of the ground, blown over cars, damage all throughout this West Chicago neighborhood. Now, Chicago, we understand, has 425 reports of trees down throughout the area. So we're talking about a lot of trees throughout the city. This is the scene right near Harrison and Francisco. Several trees are down in this community. Residents, they're out cleaning up the streets on their own, trying to make way, clear the way for their vehicles. Now, if you're out and about, word of caution here, you definitely want to be cautious and keep on the lookout because there are several live electrical wires. We saw some of them burning on the ground, in fact. And the residents in this community, some of them lifelong residents, say that they have never seen winds like this before.
It was almost like a hurricane, actually. Because all of a sudden it was nothing, and then, just came through like all of a sudden.
Man, it was too bad. Blowing everywhere. Wind, the trees, blowing. I looked out the window, about everything in my house blew off the shelf.
Well, from that neighborhood to another one, this was a scene at the Randolph Street Market Fest in the West Loop. The road barricades there just blasted away when the storm rolled in, as well as tents. A lot of people at that festival just really ran for cover as quickly as possible. Now, closer to the lake on East Randolph as well, the wind was so fierce there that it shattered a window. The glass fell to the ground below. And then on State Street, too, we also saw more people, some of them taken completely by surprise, running for cover there. That storm was so quick, it blasted its way through. People really didn't seem prepared, the folks that we saw out on the streets. Now, up north at Wrigley Field, more trouble as well up there. First of all, the Cubs lost to the LA Angels. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, the storm blasted the field. We saw all the damage in that particular area. So we're really talking about a wide range of locations here, from the suburbs to what we've seen in the city so far. And I do want to point out that at this point, we do know that there are some injuries here. We're trying to get all that information sorted out and the severity of the injuries, mostly because of the strong winds and all of the trees that were blown to the ground, some of the damage there. Like I said, a lot of people really caught off guard. They were still outdoors when the storm blasted in, so you could only imagine with all the branches blowing away and the electrical wiring too. Certainly a challenging situation. Folks really do need to be careful. We've seen some live wires out here still burning at this hour too. So that is the very latest on the west side. I'm Stacey Baca, ABC 7 News. Kathy and Ellen, back to both of you.
Okay, Stacey, thank you. And as for that window that was blown out at Willis Tower, a spokesperson says that the damage is considered to be minimal there. The Chicago Fire Department says no one was hurt. Some streets in the area are blocked off right now, though. Meantime, a lot of you have been sending us pictures of damage in your neighborhood. A viewer sent us this picture of a huge branch torn off of a tree in Oak Park. You can see that it appears some power lines are also brought down there. Pastor Alonzo Nichols sent us this picture from Calumet City of a tree knocked down, and you can even see the bark shredded off what's left of the stump. Literally just peeled it off there. And finally, a picture from Cicero from Mario and Marisol Alvarado, snapped right as a bolt of lightning was coming down.